Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got another crispy, soft, chewy, lovely pizza coming your way on this video. Now, you're probably all wondering what flour we're using today. Well, here's the unboxing of the flour, and as you can see, it's a brand new flour from Ooni. It's their 00 pizza flour. Now, this flour is brand new to Ooni, and it's available on the website, and we'll pop some links in the description. But look at this pizza, it's produced an absolute corker. In fact, from the recipe we're going to show you, it produced 7 absolute fantastic pizzas. And I'm just showing you a couple of pictures. Look at that crust, it was so delicate, and with the flavours of the toppings, it was phenomenal. Now, it's a W320. There's a QR code on the right hand side. Give that a scan, that'll take you through to Ooni's channel, and you can have lots of other recipes on there. All the grains and everything are sustainably sourced from the UK and all around Europe. It does say also as well that it's specifically designed for Ooni pizza ovens. Well, we've got a Roccbox, so let's see how that's going to turn out as well. So with this flour, it's just under 13% protein levels, and we're going to be doing a 70% hydration over a 24-hour room temperature proof. So we need 1 kilogram of flour, just weighing that out there. Nicely done. These bags are 1.5 kilograms, so we're going to be having to measure that out. So we need 700 grams of water. Perfect, just measuring that out. That looks fantastic. Brilliant. And then we're going to add 1 gram of instant yeast to the water and mix that all together. And then we'll start to gradually add in the Ooni 00 pizza flour. So just giving that a mix round. So the first impressions, absolutely brilliant, this flour. Took the water really nicely, no lumping, no bits in there or anything like that. It was absolutely inch perfect, this flour. In fact, comparable to Caputo Pizzeria. In fact, it's probably comparable to maybe Caputo Nuvala. So giving it a mix round. And as always, it's an opportune moment to say thank you all very much for all your support over the last few weeks. Me and Oliver have been absolutely blown away with the support and love that people have shown us. Our views, our subscriptions, our comments have all taken off over the last month of May, and it's really has blown us away. So if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really is appreciated. Have you used this flour before? If you've not used it before, are you going to be using it? Please leave us a comment. Did you like this video? Again, give it a thumbs up, please. It really helps the channel and spreads this recipe to other YouTube users. So we're just going to pour that onto the bed of flour that I've put on the work surface there. Always remember to save yourself a little bit of flour for the bowl, so you can scrape and get all that other dough out there that's stuck onto the side of the bowl, and then you're going to get the absolute maximum amount of dough and a limited wastage on there. So now we've got all that dough out of the bowl, it's time to mix and knead this for around about 10 minutes. This dough that we made from this Ooni 00 pizza flour, it wasn't sticky. It was slightly sticky, but it was nothing that was excessive, and it soon came back round to going really smooth. You just had to be a little bit persistent with it, but again, it's a slightly high hydration dough that we're using. So if we're using the normal like 63, maybe down to probably 55%, it'd have probably been a bit easier. But because we're up at the 70% hydration level, it was a little bit more sticky, but that was to be expected. So it kneaded really nicely, and we're just going to now make that into a tight ball, and I will show you just how smooth that's looking. That looks pretty good. So we're going to cover this now for 1 hour. So after the hour, it's time to uncover, and just using the dough scraper, we didn't really have to use it that much. It unstuck to the work surface relatively easily. So we're now going to add in the 25 grams of salt, and we're just going to fold that in as always, and just unsticking that with the dough scraper. We'll add some more salt into the dough. And always doing this, I always do think that it's always good to make sure that the yeast is working before you start putting the salt and other ingredients in. It's so disappointing when you find that your yeast isn't working and your dough is really flat and lifeless. So it's always best just to make sure that it's working first and leaving it that hour. So we now need to mix all that salt in, and that's going to take about 5 minutes of extra kneading. Nothing much here. And again, no sticking, as you can see. And the dough is lovely and smooth. And at this point I thought, yep, I think this is going to be some really great flour that we're going to get. And we're going to get some fantastic pizza. Sometimes you can just tell. And coming up in a future video, we're going to show you a dough that didn't quite work out for us. So we do get them, and this time we're going to show you the one where it was a bit of a fail. And that's coming up in the next couple of months. So just shaping that dough again into the tight ball, and we're going to get ready to pop it back into the floured mixing bowl that we had earlier. Look how smooth that is though. It's looking phenomenal. So just going to pop that into the bowl, and then as always we're going to cover that with a shower cap, and then we're going to let this stand for about 16 hours. So here it is before, and here it is after 16 hours. So we're going to now put some pizza balls together. So this is after 16 hours, so let's take the shower cap off. This is all done at room temperature. So look at that, some nice air bubbles at the top. And we'll have a look inside, pop that air bubble. It's so satisfying doing that. So let's have a look at the strength now. Look at this, I can really pinch and pull this really up before it even looks like it's going to snap. Look at that, that's quite a fair old way up. Would you let that go? So let's have a look at inside, let's have a look at a bit of that structure if we can get inside. I'm having to do this one-handed. Oliver had gone round to his friends, so I'm having to do this on my own, unfortunately. I haven't got my little cameraman with me. Look at that, that looks brilliant. And again, lots of strength in that dough because it's high protein levels. So just give my hands a wash in the Semolina pizza flour. So we use the Caputo one for this one. And we're going to be using 230 gram pizza balls. That gives us a nice 10-inch pizza. Stickiness wise, not really sticky at this point. Nice and easy to handle. And again, just forming that into some nice pizza balls. We're forming a lovely smooth skin on the outside, so plenty of gluten in there, plenty of strength. Just pop a little bit of the Semolina flour into that tub. Those tubs we get from Poundland, not very much each. I think they're about £1.50 for 6. Really, really a cheap alternative if you're wanting to store your pizza balls conveniently. And pop the lid on, and as always we're going to get 7 of these pizza balls, so we're going to leave them out for about 5 hours. So here they are before, and here they are after 5 hours. Pizza time is coming right up. So this is what everybody's looking forward to, pizza time. So just using a bed of Semolina flour there. And we're going to be then opening up our first dough ball pizza tub, and we're going to pop a little bit of flour on the top, and that just helps it come out of the tub. But as always, if you flour the tubs, the pizza balls will drop straight out. So just giving that a turn in that flour, and then with his fingers just working out and creating a crust. If you do get them at air bubbles, just give them a pop. If you do put them in a regular pizza oven, they will burn. And again, if you're using your home oven with this recipe, again, they can burn. So it's always best just to pop them. So just shaping that base out. You can use this recipe, by the way, for the home oven. There isn't any problem with that. You just ensure that you've got a pizza stone or a tray or something to pop it on. And we've got some other videos that show you how to do that. So putting on the mutti tomato sauce there, and we've got some Parmigiano, putting that on the top, and then a little bit of grated mozzarella. So today we've also been using this Properoni. Nice stuff it is too. It's available from Tesco's for £3. It's well worth it. So just on with some fresh mozzarella. And this time I've diced it up rather than using it as the whole pieces. Some ham on the top. Again, Oliver likes his ham, so this is Oliver's. And we'll pop that onto the peel. No problem with any sticking at all. So outside into the Gozney Roccbox. Let's see how it performs. Says that it's suitable for the Ooni, but this is a Roccbox, so controversial. So the oven temperature is 400 degrees. As always, we haven't edited any of this out. This is filmed in real time. No speeding up, nothing, no trickery at all. So this is how we do all our pizza reviews. So warming that turning peel up, getting ready for the first turn. The crust is rising up as well. And the smell was absolutely beautiful. I love the smell of pizza. Making my mouth water, again, as always, just thinking how it tasted. So we turn that, and there you go. That's now what was at the back of the oven near the flame. Looking pretty good, that, to me. And, yep, again, there was no issues with the Ooni 00 pizza flour and the dough that it made. It was really, really good stuff. Would I recommend it? Definitely. I would definitely recommend the Ooni pizza flour. Comparable to Caputo, I would say, yeah, it's pretty much on par. So if you're wanting a slightly cheaper alternative to Caputo, and this is probably your, maybe your new go-to, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. So I'll put that onto the chopping board. There we go. Listen. How crispy is that? It was so lovely, that pizza. There's a bit of a bend in there as well. I've had a few comments saying that it needs to bend in the middle. I prefer my pizza a little bit more well done than that. But yeah, look at that. Inside that crust looks beautiful. So did you like this one? Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. And as always, please consider subscribing. And all that remains to say is thanks for watching and bye for now.